Right, is everyone alive? Literally ran to my allotment plot this morning because I did not know that we were due some frost last night, and a lot of people messaged me, so thank you if you're one of them who messaged me to say, Emma, do you know that we're going to have frost tonight? And I was like, no, I didn't know. And obviously I've left all of my potatoes completely uncovered, and potatoes do not like the frost. So a bit of a panic this morning, ran here as fast as I could. They seem to be okay, they seem to have survived it. So I know they can survive a little bit of a light frost, like plants aren't completely vulnerable to that, but hopefully, I don't think we had too bad a frost. I don't even know if we did get a frost, and if we did it must have been very light because it was gone this morning at 6 AM. So maybe we didn't even get one, but oh my goodness, my heart was pounding this morning. I was like, please don't die, please don't die. This is why I could never be a presenter in Gardener's World. Can you imagine this being the opening of Gardener's World one Friday? Just Monty Don running through his garden going, I forgot to cover the potatoes and we got a frost. It just wouldn't happen, would it? Right, they're alive. Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name is Emma, these are my allotment diaries. I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, because I've got so many videos coming up just all about my allotment garden and growing my own food, and I'm going to show you more of my little London garden and the food that I'm going to be growing there. So it's all very exciting, it's all going on right now. I'd love for you to subscribe so that you do not miss out. And as always, a big thank you to everyone who has already subscribed. You are amazing. I think I'm up to like 22,000 subscribers now, which is just insane. And if you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is at Emma's Allotment Diaries, and I'm about to hit 100,000 followers. 100,000. So I cannot believe that. That is just mind-blowing. I think when I do hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a celebration. I'm going to do something. I don't know what yet, and it's approaching really fast, but I will think of something. So if you're not following me there, go and follow me on Instagram and see what I come up with when I reach 100,000, I guess. I never thought it would happen, so I'm not really prepared. Right, okay, on to actual gardening stuff. So, oh my god, someone just bite me on my bum. That's not the place to get bitten, do you know what I mean? Okay, so today I'm going to continue building. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to show you around because we're just chatting now. There's a couple of things I'm excited about at the moment. So the first one is down here. That is my rhubarb, which has... what's that? Oh right, I thought that was a slug for a second. It's not, it's part of the rhubarb plant. It's now got 2 leaves. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what this means. I don't know what it's doing. Everyone said it was indestructible. I thought I've killed it. I haven't, it's indestructible. You guys are right. So there's my rhubarb plant sitting right in the way of my carrot leaves. My carrots coming up, I mean. So, don't know. Might have to make a hard decision soon between rhubarb and carrots. I think rhubarb might win though. I think it might. And the other thing I want to show you is the blossom tree has come into bloom. And this is just my favourite time of year when all the blossom comes and it covers my allotment plot in little like confetti. Blossom confetti, it's so pretty, but this tree is just gorgeous in the blossom. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Just absolutely stunning. Just my favourite tree ever. I mean, I'll just show you back from back here because it is pretty spectacular. Look at that. To come to on my allotment plot, I mean, I haven't been here about 4 days and this is what's happened. I'm just going to check on my sweet corn. So a lot of you said that the things I thought were sweet corn are not sweet corn. So thank you for that. So apparently it looks like a blade of grass coming up. I don't see any blades of grass coming up. Nothing looks like a sweet corn. Nothing. Nothing looks like a sweet corn. So no sweet corn coming up yet. I think what I might do is actually plant some at home in some pots and then transplant them out. Transplant them or transfer them? Transplant. I guess you can do a heart transplant. So yeah, okay, transplant. We'll go with that. Transplant them out. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, it's Rocky. Oh, Rocky, no. I brought you some treats and I forgot to bring them with me. Hello. I'm so sorry, I forgot. I brought you some cat treats, but I forgot them. What's she looking for? What's she looking for? Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Yeah, no, basically my food shop came and they accidentally gave me a bag of cat treats. And I didn't know what to do with them, and I was like, well, instead of sending them back, I might just keep them and give them to Rocky. So I have a random bag of cat treats at home, and it just felt like fate that they sent me that. Do you know what I mean? Because why would that happen? It's the universe telling me to feed Rocky. So I was going to bring it, but I forgot. Enough cat talk. Enough cat talk. It's not cat channel, right? It's gardening channel. So I've built that one, and I'm going to continue because you guys said it was a good idea and to continue, so I'm going to continue. Thank you for your advice, as always. Apparently it doesn't matter if it looks weird, as long as it works. Not a good start, is it? Falling all over the shop. Right. Mind you, right, I didn't mean to do that, but right, somebody did say to me that brassicas are quite tall in the middle, make it bigger in the middle. I've accidentally made it bigger in the middle, so I didn't mean to do that, but I think, yeah, okay, right, keep going. Easy for everybody else. And then what someone suggested that what I should do to keep them in place is stick some unsnappable. Oh God, you're joking me. So now it sort of looks like that. So because I've made it wonky in all different shapes, I've had to chop up the sticks that go across, but that is to stop it. It's to stop it from like wobbling out of place. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I didn't need it on that one because I guess that one's so small. I didn't need it, but anyway. I mean, you said it didn't matter if it looked weird. It looks a little bit weird now, doesn't it? All wonky. But anyway, you know, it's not, like you said, as long as it works against the butterflies and stuff, and I can grow stuff in it, hey, who cares? This is the net I'm going to use. It is the Allotment Insecto net. It's 100% made from natural materials. It's plant-based. It biodegrades in about 2 years time, but it's not plastic. It's really good at keeping out butterflies and all kinds of other insects. It also protects against frost. It still lets in the wind, the wind, like, you know, airflow, and the rain and stuff like that. So it's very, very good stuff. I have got a discount code, so it's from Allotment Home and Garden. My discount code is now on the screen, and you'll get 15% off your purchase. It's really good stuff, and there's so much of it. So I'm about to see it. I've used some of it on this one. And it's just been fantastic. It's been really, really good, and like I said, it protects against the frost as well, so that's just in itself amazing. What I'm going to do is stick it over this one and see if I've got enough to cover it all. I reckon I might, you know, I might. Otherwise I could just use my own discount code, couldn't I, and get 15% off. Oh my God, I nearly fell into it. I nearly fell on it. That would have been disastrous. I don't think it's enough. Right, it's not enough by a long shot. Basically what you want is it to be like this one. You want it to reach right down to the floor, and if anything, have some left over around, some excess, because any gap at all is going to let in the cabbage white butterflies. This one, they'll just fly straight under there, birds, everything, straight under. It's like a little like tent for them. It's like I've made a party tent for them. They'd love it under there, love it. Once I planted stuff in it, I mean. So okay, that's not enough net, so what I'm gonna have to do is order myself some more, use my little discount code, and yeah, cover it all up. So we'll do that, I think. Right, okay, let's get this net off. The dahlias that are under the little space helmets by the way are from Amazon. I just like looked up plant protection on Amazon and I found them and I just ordered them. I'll try and find the link if I can and put it below, but you know how terrible I am at adding links below. There's quite a few of them below now, so go check them out. Yeah, they're starting to grow. Now, rightly or wrongly, this weekend I actually put out most of my dahlias into the garden, including the ones that had already grown on my windowsill. So, very exciting, dahlias are out. However, I've got loads of sunflowers growing at home in pots and they haven't done very well because I don't have very much light in my house. So what I was going to do is sow a few in the flower bed direct, just in case those ones don't grow, and then sort of protect them. I just thought, why not just wax them out, you know. Always good just to keep whacking stuff out, you know. Something will grow, maybe. So obviously sunflowers are quite big plants, especially if you want to grow a really big one. I've never actually grown them direct before, but I just thought, why not just wax them in. So what I'll do, like literally with minimal fuss, breaking this up a little bit. Right, okay, it's a little hole, just like that. My seed. Which of you will be my victim? There's my seed. I'm just gonna drop him in, fill up the hole. Is I'll whack on some strolch. Firstly, so that I know where it is, and secondly, because if it pops up, the slugs won't eat them straight away then, hopefully. And that's it. My potatoes in my compost bin is still growing. Oh look, this one's reached the surface and you can see that it's turned green. Let's have a look at this. Because I've always known you're never supposed to let the potato reach the sun because it will turn green and it's poisonous, but I've never actually seen one because I've just never done it. Yeah, he's sort of got green tint to him now, doesn't he? A green tinge. Yeah, so he's poisonous now, I can't eat him. So when I harvest these, I'm going to have to be really, really careful and really check them and make sure there's no green ones. But they're still growing. Oh, and I can see my parsnip is as well. Parsnip's still growing. So somebody said that when a parsnip grows like this, basically you get seeds. You get flowers and you get seeds. I wonder if I should just plant him, but something's enjoying eating him. So I think we'll just leave him in here because he's still growing in here. So there we go, parsnip and potatoes. It's not quite the compost advice you get given in books and stuff, is it? There we go, so what's happened? Compost bin has become a growing bed. Right. Well, it's not great news in the polytunnel. I think this is the first time I've ever said it's not great news. Firstly, something's flattened that. I'm concerned it might have been Rocky. Has Rocky been in here? Oh, Rocky, you wouldn't do that to me, would you? So, or unless it's just fallen down. Okay, it could just be that. And then I can't see any cucumbers in here. I can't believe it. Oh no. What happened? Oh, do you think it was the frost? Do you think it was the frost? They're dead. They are dead, dead, dead. They are dead as donuts. Right, my first thoughts is that it's just too cold in here for cucumbers right now. So I'm going to have to start that again. They haven't been eaten by slugs and snails, which is a good thing, because at least I know the protection that I put round worked. No bleeding cucumbers, is there? I put them out way too early. I thought I'd get away with it because it feels quite warm in here. And then I thought with the added protection of the little space helmet things, I thought they'd be all right, but obviously not. So okay, I'm gonna have to start my cucumbers again at home. That's fine, you've still got loads of time, by the way, to start cucumbers. I was just way ahead of the game. Or maybe they were too hot under there. Were they too hot? I don't know if they were too hot or too cold. I don't bleeding know. What I do know is I'm just gonna start them again. Right, let's stake that thing, because it's not on the floor anymore. Come on, up you jump, up you jump, up you jump. It's not the time for snoozing. The worst structure job in history, but there we go. Loads of snails in here as per usual. There we go. This is beautiful. This is a pak choi that's flowered. It is just probably, what's that? Is that blooming cauliflower or something? I don't know. This is just one of the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen in my life. I'm tempted to grow this in my garden as a flower. Gorgeous. And then all of the radishes are flowered, and I've heard that you can eat the flower buds or something, so I'm waiting for those. Very excited for those. And these radishes look like they're about to flower as well. This is really exciting in here. And then right at the back I've got my kohlrabi. Look at that beaut, absolute beaut. And then there was another one that I think was going to flower. Oh, it's this one, and he has flowered. Oh wow, he's quite stunning, isn't he? So he's my kohlrabi that's flowered, and then I've got two more here. Really good, really happy. Okay, so everything's okay in the polytunnel actually. Got a bit negative for a minute, but it's all good. Not going to be putting my tomatoes out probably until June, to be honest, because they're not growing very fast, and I want all that to sort of finish doing what it's doing. Something that I think is a really good idea to do at your allotment plot, especially if you've got a new allotment plot, is to look around and see where the sun falls. So today it's sort of, we're getting into spring summer now, right? So we're sort of on the verge of sort of between the two, and this is the time of year where the sun tends to kind of cover the middle of my plot. So all of this bit, the middle, tends to get a lot of sun, and then this end of the plot gets more shade, but it gets more sun at the end of the day, and that bit down there, that gets sun right at the very beginning of the day, which is why I put my brassicas there, because they can cope with a bit of shade. This is where you want sunny things to go, sunny loving crops, and that is where my pumpkins are going to go, over this archway, which is always in the sun. And I think it's just a good idea to keep an eye on where the sun is in your garden or in your allotment plot or in your patio, and just keep an eye on where it moves about, and then you can plan out where you're going to put your crops, or even just change your mind if you've got the sun wrong, because if you get the sun wrong, nothing grows, you know, it's all wrong really. So wow, it just looks so pretty here today. I just want to stand and take 100 pictures. So I hope you enjoyed my little allotment vlog today. I hope I showed you around my plot enough, and I hope you got some inspiration, some ideas. I hope you just enjoyed seeing me working in my plot a little bit. Lots of jobs to do. Most of my stuff at the moment is in pots at home growing. So I've got my Jacoby little pumpkins, my giant pumpkins, I've got courgettes, leeks, lots of brassicas on the go. What else do I have? I've got cosmos flowers. Please sow cosmos flowers. If you haven't sown your cosmos yet, do it now, because they are amazing flowers, so good for pollinators. Just dot them all around your allotment plot and all the pollinators will come running. Honestly, they're beautiful. And I'm going to start some other stuff next week as well, because we're going to be getting into May. I'm going to do a what to sow in May video, which is going to be coming up next week, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you again on Friday with another allotment vlog. I hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.